Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post show. Oh gosh. I'm just glad that game's over.
Forever.
You know what, right now, to those of you still joining us, which is Steph and Jennifer, thank you both for still sticking around. I am deleting this game off of my computer. No. And I have to add, what's his name? Logan?
What's his name? Very politely said, Jordan.
Okay, so there's that. And Amnesia's being uninstalled. Finally.
We should do Fear 3 as the introduction.
Well, here's the thing about Fear. It's not that scary.
Yeah, I know. But it'd be Fear Friday.
Fear Friday. Because, I mean, like, I remember when I first... Okay. Well, I had Fear for PC at first, but then at that time my computer was not strong enough to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like how my computer is now, with more of the new games. That's the point. So I tried to play it, but it was just really laggy, and it just, couldn't get scared because it was really laggy. So I got it for PS3, and let me tell you, that game, at least the first one, had some pretty good scares in it. I think the one that stuck with me the most is you're like in a elevator shaft or something, and you're climbing a ladder, and then right at the top of the ladder, you just see what is her name? You see the ghost girl,
Alma.
Alma. You just see Alma standing there, and it freaked me out. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
Then I played.
It used to be really scary, but nowadays...
Yeah. Here's the sad thing. Fear 2 was the only time I was scared with Fear 2 was when I played the demo. The demo is way scarier than the actual game. Which is weird. I don't understand why they did it like that.
Yeah.
They put like all the scariest moments into the demo. Then when you play the game, it's very long, drawn out, and then Ghost Baby.
Pretty much. Yeah. Ghost baby.
Ghost Baby. Where'd Shane go?
He's gonna go see The Dark Knight tomorrow morning, so we had to go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Really quick thing. Jennifer, I don't know. I don't know if you've seen The Dark Knight yet, but Dark Knight Rises.
Spoiler!
But I kind of want to talk about that right now. So.
Let me go get my foods real quick.
Okay, well, let's wait for Cody to get back. 'Cause I really want to talk about The Dark Knight Rises.
Do this up. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. So when Cody gets back, we'll talk about The Dark Knight Rises and how wonderful of a movie that was. Oh, so good. So good. And by the way, again, Jennifer, thank you for tuning in every Friday to watch me torture myself. And Steph, well, you're there. No, I need to... And I don't know what to talk about right now, because I'm mostly trying to recover from Amnesia, which is a terrible, terrible, god-awful game. I recommend everyone to play it. It's simple, Steph. What I do is I do this thing where I just cry a lot, but I just keep pushing myself through it, and that's usually what gets me through those games, basically. Like, uh, I don't know if you guys can hear me saying it, but like when I'm actually playing a scary game, I'm literally repeating to myself, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, or please don't be there, please don't be there. But I keep reassuring myself, I keep telling myself, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going. So that's one way how I get through it. Plus I have that, I just have a drive to finish whatever I start. So it's like, I started the game and I said, I will finish this game. So that's what happened with that. And Cody, are you back or no? No, you're just making sounds in the background. No? Okay. 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 All right. Okay. All right. Oh, cool. If when I put this on my channel, Roby Shaneman, if you are watching this, hearing this, thank you for the shout out on Facebook. Okay. In other news, this is something that's outside of Aztec Gaming, but maybe within a month or so, I am going to be a featured writer on the website 2D Champ, which is a website dedicated to video games
I'm
and
back.
alcoholic beverages. Welcome back, Cody. So in a month or so, you'll start seeing me saying stuff about 2D Champ, so look out for that. So now, The Dark Knight Rises. What do you think? What do you think of it, Cody?
My face melted.
One thing real quick. What's a drunken Moogle? That's what I want to know. What a drunken Moogle is. And yeah, honestly, my face. Well, it set my brain on fire because that movie was so good.
Yep.
It's on Tumblr. All right, I will look up a drunk. Actually, I'll look it up right now. Like, oh,
My only concerns were A, how the fuck did Batman get back other than being the goddamn Batman? Yeah, that's the only explanation. He's the goddamn Batman. He just did it. He thought it and he did it.
no. Well, they mentioned it very briefly at the end of the movie, but it's when Lucius Fox is walking up to his tech guys. He said, "Yeah, the software was updated," and since the software was,
No. I mean, from prison when he was in the hole.
oh
How
yeah,
the fuck did he get back from I don't know what I heard about. That certainly wasn't in America.
that's true.
How'd he get back? With no money, no bat suit. There's no explanation of that. That's my thing.
That's actually a very good point. Yeah, he's the goddamn Batman. That's that's how he made it.
Said someone asked on Reddit, and they're just like, he's the goddamn Batman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Any explanation?
Here's one thing that bothered me about it. What was Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character's name? Something Blake? It's like Robert. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the detective.
Yeah, I forget his name's character.
It's something Blake. Blake. My problem was Blake. There's no Robin by the name of Blake. Just saying.
They made it. Well, it's a new character.
Yeah, he's a completely new character, but I thought that part was kind of lame. It's like, oh, it's probably under my legal name. It was like, I thought when he said legal name, I thought his name was gonna be like Tim Drake or something. Then I would have just like.
That would have been too obvious. So they did it.
Yeah, but I mean.
More low key.
But
I don't think he's gonna be Robin. I think he's gonna be Nightwing.
Yeah.
If they do another movie.
They're not gonna do another movie. But I mean, But there's the thing that bothered me. It's just like, oh, your legal name is
John
Robin.
Blake, that's what it was.
John Blake. Yeah. So, oh, it's probably my legal name. Oh, that's a nice name, Robin. Like, his name is Robin. His actual name is Robin. Like, that didn't fit to me. That part was just really random. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
And he was the kind of a mix of different Robins.
he was.
That's why they made up a new name, I think.
I mean, okay, let's see. He was an orphan like Dick Grayson. He was he was basically raised on the streets like Tim Drake. Um, I actually don't know very much about Jason Todd, second Rob. I just know he dies. Wait, let me read this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really don't know a lot about Jason Todd.
You know, that did make a lot of sense. I'm reading this article about that. The symbolism at the end of him going in to the Bat Cave and seeing all the Batman stuff.
Yeah.
And then the very last scene in the movie is of him rising, and the movie is called The Dark Knight Rises. Sounds like he's going to be the new Dark Knight to me.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
I think he's going to be more Nightwing because,
yeah,
or I mean, he could be more Batman, just because, like, he makes a lot of points in the movie where he shows that, you know, Batman isn't a man in particular. He's just simple. Anyone can be Batman.
yeah.
So,
I mean, like when that scene happened, I honestly thought, oh, okay, Blake's gonna become Batman now. Especially when Bane broke Bruce Wayne's back, I was like, yeah, he's gonna become Batman.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad they put that in because that was one of the best storylines. Broken Bat.
Yeah.
From the comic.
Did you notice the symbolism of him, the pit, rising up, being reborn from the pit?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The hole is the Lazarus pit. I was like,
Yeah.
what? When I read about that online.
Yeah.
I didn't make a connection at first.
Yeah. Which I mean, which is cool, but I mean, in the actual...
I like that they put the supernatural kind of
Yeah.
added this world stuff.
Yeah, because
They found a way that instead of just cutting it out altogether,
Yeah.
to adapt it and put a realistic look on it.
Yeah.
Like, that was really fucking cool
Yeah.
how they did that.
Yeah, that's what I really like. Because honestly, if they did actually put the Lazarus Pit
Mm-hmm.
into, it would have taken away from the movie entirely. Because that is literally the most realistic Batman movie. Movies.
Like Ra's al Ghul being reborn, but not literally, like figuratively.
Yeah, because he's just in Batman's mind. That's why he's immortal. I will always be there.
There's more than one way to die or live, I think is what he said.
Yeah, yeah. So he just lives in Bruce Wayne's memories.
I love that goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Bane was amazing. Chris.
Yes.
I can't remember his name. Chris.
Um.
No, it's not Chris.
What was his name? But that was the guy who plays... He's in a lot of movies, right?
Mm-hmm. But he's never really a big part.
Yeah. What's his name? Tom Hardy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies.
So good. I'd talk more, but I have a mouthful of pizza. So.
I want pizza. Pizza's the best. The best.
There's this one down here, like Marietta, Temecula,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Stadium Pizza.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Stadium's fucking boss.
Is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so good.
I need to go there. Have you ever gone to the Baskin Hungry Wieners?
Oh fuck.
It's Hungry Howie's, Baskin Robbins, and Wiener Schnitzel all in one.
What?
Yeah, have you been there?
Where the fuck is this?
It's off of Rancho. No, not Rancho, California. It's
It's up here?
Yeah, it's out here. It's off of the 79 South.
You gotta find me like an address or a website or something. This sounds amazing.
Oh, dude. Oh, gosh, it's so good. Oh. If you just look up Hungry Howie's on Google, it shows you where it is. Like, but you think, oh, it's just Hungry Howie's. That's awesome. Then you go there, and it's a Wiener Schnitzel and a Baskin Robbins.
It's amazing.
Like, it blew my mind when me and my brother first went there. Cause like, I just randomly felt like eating Hungry Howie's. And I was like, oh, dude, there's one over here. He's like, yeah, let's go there. Then we went there. And I was like, there's a Wiener Schnitzel and a Baskin Robbins in this building. Like, when you walk in, it's like the most surreal thing ever. Like, time stops. Because on the left is a counter with ice cream. And then on the right is where they make the pizza and the Wiener Schnitzel stuff. So there's two things, and you walk in, and it's like a time vortex. And next thing I remember, I just have chili, like, all over my face, and I'm holding a pizza. Like, it's so delicious. It's so good.
That's honest.
Yeah, and then, like, plus they also sell like, beer and wine there. So it's basically a one-stop party shop. Like, party foods and drinks.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's
Oh,
dope.
it's like a stoner's wet dream.
Pretty much. If only they had a Taco Bell in there too.
Oh, oh, that'd be so good.
I don't like Taco Bell.
What?
But
How dare
I
you,
don't.
sir? Have you ever tried the Dorito taco from Taco?
No.
Oh, it's
I don't like their cheese. I don't really like their meat.
okay, that makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
and that's all I like. It's like I don't like lettuce, tomato, all that shit. So I just like want meat and cheese taco, and they're just not very good there.
Okay, that's understandable.
I go to Del Taco instead. They got pretty good. Del Taco's got really good cheese.
I need to try a burger from Del Taco.
I don't. They have burgers, but it's
Yeah.
pretty much just meat.
Yeah, but I
It's
mean,
not really like a burger.
yeah, I pretty much have to try it. Just like how I have to try a California burrito from Yellow Basket,
Oh,
which I'm pretty sure you guys will never hear from me again when I eat that.
I want to go to that club, not to go to the club. I just want to go to that
Oh.
little fucking hole in the wall Mexican place. Isn't it? Those fucking tacos, those little like street tacos I got were amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
And I saw you and Ryan when you took a bite out of that fucking burrito. You guys are like in heaven.
That burrito was really, really good. It was so good.
That place, Guadalajara is there in Temecula I was talking about. It's pretty good too.
Ugh. Ugh. I wish I had like more money though, so I could go and buy food to stuff my face with.
So is that how you stay skinny? You just don't have money for food?
Yeah, basically. I don't have money for food, and I go to the gym. Like that's how I stay skinny.
Yeah. Fucking Batman though.
Batman.
Back to Batman. There's too much to talk about here.
So I have to get the Blu-ray
Oh,
set. I have to get all three of them.
Definitely. I fucking love that. He had so many good lines. Like that whole monologue when he's breaking Batman was just amazing.
Yes.
It's like, oh, like when Batman's like, oh shit, I'm gonna turn off the lights, and he's just like, oh, I see you've taken the darkness, you know. You adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, that's amazing.
The darkness betrays you.
He just turned around and punched Batman right in the face. I was like, yes. And I've never thought Anne Hathaway was very good. I don't know why. There's something about her that I don't like.
A lot of people say that, but I don't know why. For me, I really like Anne Hathaway because she's hot.
I don't find her that hot. See, so when I heard that she was gonna be Catgirl, I was Catwoman.
Yeah.
Catgirl. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I'll wait and see.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
She was amazing.
I was blown away, way beyond my expectations of what I thought she was.
Way better. Way better than Halle Berry.
Like, nobody was bad in that.
Yeah. Nobody was bad.
The whole movie was amazing.
I think what part really like broke my heart was towards the end when Alfred buries Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was
Whole
heartbreaking.
cast, everybody is just like, oh my
Yeah,
god, the tears.
it's just I failed you. Just like no, Alfred, no.
No, you're still alive, bro. It's okay.
It's like no, you try to save him. Oh,
Yeah. God. I was trying to think of all the lines he said. They're just amazing. Fucking Bane.
yeah.
God, they're so good.
So deep. That movie is so deep.
Yeah.
All three movies are pretty deep.
I think it's by far the best one out of the series.
Yeah. Which is
I think
amazing.
when The Dark Knight came out, everybody thought it was an amazing movie, and I think it's a good movie, but if you take away Heath Ledger's performance,
Yeah.
you really see that it's only a good movie.
Yeah.
It's not a great movie.
I mean, that movie was only great because of Heath Ledger's Joker.
Right.
Because
Like, Batman Begins was okay.
yeah, it was alright.
The Dark Knight was good, but Heath Ledger brought it to a new level. And then this movie was just phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So,
Which,
definitely.
if Heath Ledger was still alive, I feel like instead of having Scarecrow be the judge, I feel like it would have been the Joker.
See, I don't think that at all.
Really?
Reddit made a really good kind of argument to that because while they both want the same end goal,
Yeah.
it's for completely different reasons. The
Mm,
Joker wants pure, utter chaos.
yeah.
He wants anarchy in the streets. He wants people killing each other, killing babies, just chaos.
Yeah.
Whereas Bane, there's a plan to it, and that's Joker's big thing. He hates schemers. And
Oh, that's true.
Bane, their entire thing was one big scheme.
Yeah.
And so I don't think the Joker would have been on that at all. He would have just been alongside Batman trying to take him down just because he can't stand people like that who always have this big plan. He's like, no, you gotta have chaos just for the chaos.
Yeah.
You know?
Which, oh, that would have been amazing though if Joker was like playing a part in that movie. That would have been
Listen,
cool.
a good part would have been like if when they're in the prison and they push the buttons and all the doors unlock,
Yeah.
except one, or maybe they have all the people walking down, unlocking the doors manually and letting the prisoners come, and they get to this door and they look in, and they're like, oh, not that one. Or somebody
Yeah.
goes to unlock that one and Bane grabs them and is like, no,
Yeah.
not that door.
That would be
Like,
awesome.
no, we don't let that one out of bed. He'd be way too nuts. So,
Yeah.
or it just pans, just focuses on this one door after all the other prisoners run away, and you see the doorway, but you don't see who's inside,
Yeah.
and you just hear the laugh.
That would have been cool.
Like, oh god, like he's like, is he gonna come out? I don't know.
And I mean, Christopher Nolan, he picked really great villains for the movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Cause I mean, let's see, the Riddler would have been too just.
I just don't. Yeah, if they do another one, they should do it with the Riddler, and I'm like, I don't.
No, the Riddler's too goofy. He's way too goofy.
That's why I'm glad they didn't do him. Like, because
Yeah.
they had that guy in the second movie who could, like, all the conspiracy theories thought the guy who was trying to reveal him, that was going to be the Riddler.
Yeah.
But I don't think, just as a main villain wouldn't have done very good.
Yeah. So, and I mean,
They kind of have a mention of Penguin. If you notice the rich people when they're trying to exile them,
yeah,
guy walking on ice, it's kind of penguinish.
yeah,
They did little very vague cameos to the other characters.
They
which
did.
is cool.
yeah. I mean, I'm glad they didn't have the Penguin as a main villain because that would have also been ridiculous.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze, like, I don't know how you could do Mr. Freeze.
No,
Dr. Freeze, whatever the fuck it is.
Mr. Freeze, he would have been too fantastical.
Yeah.
Just like they made a reference to Killer Croc,
Yeah.
which I like that reference. But I mean, also he would have been a weird one to have.
I want to see Superman.
Oh,
What was Superman in this? No, it would not fit in at all.
yeah, seriously. No,
I wonder how they're gonna do Man of Steel because it looks like they are trying to take a. You can't go too realistic considering
hit
it's
Superman.
fucking Superman,
Yeah,
but they are trying to take a more mature,
yeah,
sober look at it than just oh I'm Clark Kent, blah blah blah. Like he has to grow up. He
yeah.
has to things like that. I'm like, this looks interesting. And isn't Nolan a producer
Yeah,
on
no,
that?
no one's a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I have high hopes for it. I hope it's good.
yeah, it definitely could be
Because like,
interesting.
let's see. I would think it would be a movie about. I just, I'm pretty sure they're gonna focus more on the human aspect of
Hmm.
Superman, like, and I guess like what really is a hero? What makes someone a hero? That sort of
Yeah.
thing. Because I mean, yeah, they show in the trailer they show the little kid running around with the cape on, and then it shows
I
some,
like that. I was like,
yeah,
oh, that's cool.
yeah. But I mean, it's like I feel like they're gonna be focusing on saying like, you gotta grow up. You can't just run around and be a hero, like run around and be a superhero.
Yeah.
There's actual consequences. like like stuff will happen.
Uh,
I mean, I didn't watch it. Was it Superman Returns?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like with Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor or something. And I heard that movie didn't do very well.
A lot of them don't do very well. A lot of them. The thing with superhero movies is they have to make another movie. They have to use the license every so often, or they lose the license.
Yeah,
So that's why you see a lot of these just really shitty superhero movies come out. Because there was like one movie I saw like they made a whole movie and then they only showed it for like one day and then pulled it from all the theaters
really?
because that's all they had to have is they. It was a terrible, terrible movie. They spent like the bare minimum they could. They only got it out in the theaters for like a day, and it was at like one theater.
Oh,
But it
so
was released, so they got to keep the license. Nowadays, in the contracts and stuff, it has to be like a big budget and stuff like that. But that's why they have it, another Superman or another super. Well, yeah, I guess another Superman so close. Another Spider-Man series so close. You see
yeah,
Hulk movies put out every 4 years. You've had a Punisher movie every 4 or 5 years
yeah.
too.
I mean,
The last Punisher did horrible.
wasn't the last Punisher the one where it's like a futuristic thing and he's just killing a bunch of dudes?
I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't watch it. Like I was like, this looks bad.
It did horrible. Like its ratings are just fucking abysmal. You see that one with Thomas Jane?
um,
Yeah, that was the second one, and everybody thinks that's the best one. And recently did he reprised the role for a 10-minute fan film, and it was fucking incredible.
really?
Yeah, I have to look it up.
Punisher.
He's always said that was one of his favorite roles he ever did, and it was like so much better than the movies they actually made. That's the thing anymore with like we're getting to a point with people that just amateur people can make music that's as good as the studios.
Yeah.
They can make games that are not AAA, but they're good in their own right. With indie games blossoming, and now we're kind of getting to that point with movies. Like the special effects were really good for a fan film. There was a few parts here and there where it was a little hokey looking, but it didn't stick out to me like a sore thumb. I was just kind of like, oh, that bone doesn't look the greatest, but
Yeah.
as he like literally breaks the guy's bones out of his body, breaks his arm, snaps his arm out, snaps his leg out. Guy's just sitting there like can't move anything, and then he pours, I think it was whiskey,
Oh.
all over him because it was like a gang leader or something like that.
Yeah.
And at the start of the film, he's like beating up this hooker, and he like pretty much he fucking completely breaks the guy, pours whiskey all over him, and then takes out his lighter and opens it and lights it, and then places it at the guy's feet, and then all the hookers come up, and the one hooker he beats up takes it and throws it on him. I was like, that's amazing. And it had like really good big people too. Like Ron Perlman was in it, and so was Thomas Jane, and a couple other like, people too. I was like, Jesus,
Hmm.
for a fan film, they got a lot of people involved.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, a lot of fan films now. Because the thing with fan film is one, it's actual fans making the movie, so they know
Yeah,
they know the material.
actual
They know the
people.
material.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think they're gonna make another Street Fighter movie.
Something like that.
I mean, Hollywood has failed twice with the Street Fighter movie. Okay, one is awesomely bad, and one is just horribly bad, just bad. And that's Legend of Chun-Li, which is just bad all
I didn't
around.
even watch. I didn't even know.
You don't want You don't want to watch that. You do not want to watch that. It's so bad.
You go so down.
Oh my gosh. Like, oh my, okay. There's one point in the movie where she does Chun-Li's signature move, the spinning bird kick, where she goes upside down and she spins like a helicopter and just kicks the opponent a few times in the face.
Me of? Like the fan, the short. It was like a short series, almost like a web series.
Yeah.
The fan Mortal Kombat videos.
Yes. Oh.
Really good too.
Yes, because and then I believe was it Warner Brothers? They saw that and they're like, "Hey, you should make an actual thing out of this."
Yeah, they made like a couple, like 5 or 6 episodes.
Yeah, because it was one to promote the new Mortal Kombat 9, and they were all really one or two weren't that good, but they're all just really good because it's like it took Mortal Kombat characters and put them in a more realistic sense. Like Raiden, the God of Thunder, was a mental patient, which was hilarious.
Awesome.
Like he just teleported down into a mental asylum on accident, and then they locked him up, and he couldn't use any of his powers and stuff. So he had to get someone to kill him so he could teleport somewhere else. And kill him so it releases his energy, and then he could reform himself. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
Jeez.
Yeah, and yeah, but just fan made films are just better, like in general, because they actually know what material they're working with. Oh, back to the Street Fighter thing. When she does spinning bird kick, this is how they do it in Legend of Chun-Li. She does a handstand and then proceeds to like walk on her hands and spin, and you can't. You can clearly tell that scene was sped up, so it looks like she's going fast, but no, it was. They put all this motion blur, so so it's like kind of hard to tell, but it's not hard to tell at all. It's just it was really poorly done. But at least in the first Street Fighter movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme as Colonel Guile, who's supposed to be the most American of all time. At least with that movie,
I'm sorry, but I just can't stop laughing at this picture.
I mean, they got a lot of the. This isn't even my. That's pretty amazing. Oh, how can I put this on stream so you guys can see this? This is some good stuff. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Save image, put it onto the. Okay, as soon as it pops up. Okay, put it onto that desktop. But yeah, for the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter movie, at least with that, when they did the moves, it mostly made sense in context. Mostly made sense. This is the picture we were laughing at really, really quick. That's what, a Razer Naga?
It's some new Razer mouse.
Yeah, so Razer is a company that makes these really ridiculous computer mice, and
It's pretty obvious they're copying the Rat series,
yeah,
because it looks almost exactly like the Rat 9.
yeah. So apparently that's supposed to be really great for gaming, but just look at it.
This isn't even my final
It's
form.
not even my final form. That's a good picture. But yeah, yeah, there's many things wrong with the Street Fighter movie. You know, come on. But at least they knew. It felt like they kind of knew that. Yeah, don't take us seriously right now, guys. That movie was awesomely bad. One of the best parts of it was what was his name? The guy that plays Bison in that movie. Um, darn, what's his name?
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
God, fucking, I need to find a video of the Legend
yes,
of
yes,
Zelda.
Raul Julia. Raul Julia, he has the best line in the entire thing where he's talking to Chun-Li. He was like, "Oh, I remember that day greatly. That day, your village burnt down. Your your father was killed. Your family was like torn asunder. But for me, it was Tuesday." That was the best line. That's
Good.
such a good line. It was Tuesday. Just whatever. I don't care.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was great. Oh boy.
I gotta find a video somewhere the Olympics like start stuff because
Yeah.
apparently Mr. Bean played a keyboard with an umbrella.
Are you kidding me? I missed this?
He played an umbrella. He used an umbrella to play a giant keyboard. And that was, I'm like, the more I hear about these, the more I'm like, what the fuck, Britain?
Well,
You have that, you have a giant Voldemort statue thing.
okay, well, let's be honest. They're trying to outdo China. They're trying to outdo China. So they're like,
This guy on Reddit says, that's it, guys, everyone go home. This is the most British thing that has ever had or will ever happen.
I mean, let's be honest. When China did their opening ceremony, it was over the top. Everyone's all synchronized. There's thousands of people doing like, and it was.
People putting it on YouTube, but it's getting like killed like immediately.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like I feel like the British were like, okay, guys, one, we're all not that coordinated, so
We'll just
let's just go batshit crazy. Let's just start doing stuff.
Mr. Bean, and we'll have fucking Voldemort.
Yeah. It's like, what are the two things we're known for? Harry Potter and Mr. Bean. Let's put them into the opening ceremony. That's basically what happened.
They seriously just a giant fucking teacup. Like, enough. That's all we have to do. We're just gonna blow up a giant teacup.
Oh my gosh, it's actually Mr. Bean. I wish I could show you guys this video right now because it's pretty awesome.
I can post it in the comments.
Yes, do that. And also, I'm not playing the music. I mean the sound because I don't know if we'll get in trouble for that. So just watch it. It's amazing. It is Mr. Bean being Mr. Bean playing the piano
With an umbrella.
with an umbrella. Oh, Rowan Atkinson. You are just delightful, sir.
Texting on his phone.
But yeah. Oh, you know it's another series of movies.
He's got tiny hands.
He does.
Like a tiny phone.
Uh,
Or like giant hands and tiny phones. Sorry, I just noticed that. Like he's holding his iPhone. I'm like, is this a phone for babies?
James Bond was there too. Wait, which
Yeah,
James
he was
Bond?
the Queen's date, if I remember correctly.
I'm talking about like Pierce Brosnan or Daniel Craig.
I'm not sure, but I read Bond was there.
Oh,
He was.
dude. Okay, Daniel Craig was there. All right.
When he uses the umbrella, this is amazing.
I can't believe I missed all of that. Ugh. I'm just disappointed in myself now. Oh, here's the thing. You ever watch the Resident Evil movies?
I've watched. I think I've watched almost all of them. I might not have watched the last one.
Okay, so I've watched them all. Um, Let me tell you, that is the single worst series of movies based on a video game.
Yeah,
The first one was great. First one was great. Everything after that was utter garbage. Oh, like the last one, they since Resident Evil 5 came out, they're like, hey, let's put all this Resident Evil 5 stuff in this movie. Let's copy an entire scene from Resident Evil 5 and put it in the movie. And they did that. Um,
yeah.
that would be the
Hey, it
scene.
worked, man. Why?
I mean, there's a scene where Wesker takes off his sunglasses, throws them, then you like see the reflection in the sunglasses as it spins around. Then he starts beating the crap, just beat the crap out of the people in the room. Like scene for scene, it was the same shots, all the same shots. It was amazing. Oh, that movie! I hate all those movies. I hate all those movies except for the first one, and yet I'm still gonna watch the next one
Yeah.
because
That's
I have to see.
how bad it's gonna be.
Yeah, I have to see how bad.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see how much worse can they make these movies. Yeah, there's a new one coming out. Was it Resident Evil?
Station or something.
No, Extinction was the third one. It was Resident Evil, then Resident Evil Apocalypse, Resident Evil Extinction, Resident Evil.
This is Resident Evil. We don't even fucking know anymore.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be in 3D again, because
Oh, yeah.
we can't get enough of 3D apparently.
3D is terrible, but fucking stupid people go and pay money for it, and it makes them a bunch of money. So you're gonna see more and more 3D stuff.
Okay.
That's probably the only reason The Dark Knight Rises didn't beat the records, because the Deathly Hallows and what was it? Avengers.
3D.
Were both 3D.
Yeah.
So they made a buttload more. You make so much more money with 3D because
Yeah.
like it costs almost nothing to put it in 3D, and they charge you like $5 for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
And here's
it's pure profit.
And here's the ridiculous thing of Resident Evil Retribution. That's what the new one's called. Yes, Michelle Rodriguez comes back. Now, if you remember correctly, Michelle Rodriguez dies at the end of the first movie. She becomes a zombie. She gets shot in the forehead. She's back. She's back in the new movie.
Magic.
Because there's a trend with Michelle Rodriguez. It's A, she dies in almost every single movie she's in. And then B, if the series goes on long enough, they bring her back. This is true in both Resident Evil and in Fast and Furious. Mind you, I really enjoyed the Fast and the Furious series. I really enjoyed those movies. But she's back. She's back somehow in the Fast 6. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it.
I want to know. That movie, fucking Fast and Furious 5 was amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was so good.
Anything with Dwayne Johnson.
Yes. I remember I was watching. This is gonna sound lame. I was watching wrestling this past Monday, Monday Night Raw, because it was their 1000th episode, so I had to watch it, right? And it was like the last fight was between John Cena and CM Punk, and Cena like just effed up CM Punk, and he was trying to pin him, but then he accidentally knocked out the ref. So Cena goes outside to wake up the ref and all that stuff. But then right when he gets back into the ring, the Big Show's there waiting for him, and he just spears him, and then starts like, he gives him the knockout punch, and then he's just, Cena's just laid out. And then, the ref comes back into the ring, and CM Punk is sitting there and he's like, wait, should I pin him? Like, if I pin him, will I look like the bad guy? Because I just let the Big Show mess him up for me, and I could just take the win and steal it, basically. So he sits there, he's contemplating, and then he decides, all right, whatever, I'll go pin him. Gets to the 2 count, Cena kicks out. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Oh my god, so crazy. And then, and at that moment, the Big Show runs back out, right when Cena gets back up, and then just whoops on Cena again. And while CM Punk just sits down on the ropes and just watches it happen, and then so like the announcer's like, CM Punk's not gonna do anything to help Cena. Cena's just being manhandled. And it was at that moment that the crowd went wild because everyone knew something like this was gonna happen, but all of a sudden out of nowhere, if you smell, just the Rock's, just the Rock's theme song comes on, and Dwayne Johnson comes running out like he's sprinting. Just imagine Dwayne Johnson sprinting. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. And he just comes sprinting and he slides in. Then he starts whooping on the Big Show and like, punches him. Then like gives him the spine buster. And he's about to give him the people's elbow. He's about to do it. You know, kicks both his arms, points side to side and runs. Goes off one of the ropes. Jumps over the Big Show. Goes off the other ropes. And he's about to do it. Then CM Punk runs in and just gives him a flying elbow to the face. So that knocks down the Rock. And then the Big Show like finds time to roll out of the ring. And then right when the Rock gets back up, CM Punk grabs him and gives him the GTS, go to sleep, which he puts him up on his shoulders, throws him up, and then knees him in the face as they're falling down. Which is an awesome move. But so he just gave the GTS to the Rock, and then he just walks out of the ring holding his title. So I was like, great job, CM Punk. You are now a bad guy. He's a heel, but he's a heel that everyone liked. Now he's just a heel that everyone hates. He's a heel. He's a straight up heel now. So yeah, I mean, even though The Rock himself is a heel, everyone loves him because he's the freaking Rock.
Exactly. Dude, he's in some new movie with Mark Wahlberg. And they play like bodybuilders or something, so he had to get even more buff.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen anyone as buff as him, and that like someone said, it's only The Rock could make The Rock look like a bitch.
Seriously.
Because he was like massive. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He just like punch you, and your face would just, your whole head would just come off.
I feel like he would punch me in the face, and both my legs would just break.
Just explode from the shockwave.
Yes. Like my head explodes, but my legs also break. Oh.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How do I even start talking about it? Oh, because we're talking about Fast 5.
Yeah, that is just so cool.
Yeah. So, that was me watching wrestling.
Oh, yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, Firefox just crashed.
Ooh, and it's 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm like
Okay.
12, 13.
Well,
I played Amnesia for a long time.
yeah, I actually did 2 hours of Amnesia, so...
They're like, damn, we should keep going.
I said, I'm gonna finish this game tonight.
You are mad of your word.
And it's done.
How does he say it in the night? I'm a man of my word.
Oh, the part that made me laugh in that movie was when he was punching Bane in the face and he's like, "Run down there! Run down there!"
He had to do that at least once. I love that they actually had that. Like, that was a throwback to all the jokes about it in the last movie.
Run down there! Run down there! It was so
Like,
funny.
yes, I went inside the midnight, and when he did that, the whole theater was just like, yes, he did it.
And you see what we just did here? We just brought this entire thing full circle.
Exactly. That's how we roll.
Tangents and tangents and tangents and right back on topic.
It's connected.
It's all connected, all intertwined.
That's how my brain works. That's how ADD works. Everything is connected.
Everything is connected. It's like the Matrix.
Before you leave, I have one last picture.
Oh boy.
I love the TF2 items.
Strange sniper rifle.
How do you scope of this?
That's really good. I will let you guys see this picture and we'll call it. Where's that? Okay.
Great day for America, everybody.
Strange shotgun. Strange sniper. Oops, wrong one. You. Okay. You bigger.
One of these.
How do you screw with this fucking thing?
Totally. I read that in the scout's voice.
That's
Just look at it like, what the fuck is
that's
this?
really good. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching, especially Steph and Jennifer, who are still in this live stream with us.
Never surrender.
If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a positive or negative comment in the comment section below. Like and favorite this video and subscribe to this particular YouTube channel for more ridiculous content such as this. And then remember to go to the Aztec vs. Games channel, which is AvG Games on YouTube. And while you're there, you should also like and favorite their videos and subscribe, all that good stuff. And then find Aztec Gaming on Facebook. Just search Aztec Gaming, because we're Aztec Gaming, and we're a thing. So until the next time, which will not be next week, because I'm going to be at work. It's going to be 2 weeks from now.
Sad day.
Sad, sad day. Sad, sad day. But until next time, I'm Jordan.
I'm Cody. And I'm Shane.
And I'm Sergio. And I'm Mikhail.
But I'm also Mexican. He always says something like that.
And we are currently 2/5 of Aztec Gaming.
We'll see you next time.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for tuning in.